And returning to our legislative headlines now, motorists who were hoping to ditch their front license plates ran into a roadblock today. Those plates are not going anywhere. Lawmakers voted down a House bill that would have allowed motorists to do away with the front plate. Bismarck and Mandan police departments, along with the Highway Patrol, are among law enforcement agencies that opposed it. They say it would have made it more challenging to report criminal activity, among other things.
This bill will harm small business and affect public safety for the sake of aesthetics. Madam President, public security and safety must remain the state's top priorities.
29 states, including North Dakota, still require front and rear plates. That bill failed by a vote of 6 to 40.